Hoi hoi hoi! Hello hello! It is I, Renlex. I'm back! Back to another stream. And one moment. It's a little bit loud still. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's just... a little bit down. Hopefully that's not too much for you. But hey! Yeah, I'm a little bit late today. Apologies about that. Hopefully now by turning that up a little bit, the volume should be fine for everybody. But yeah, we're gonna play some Legend of Keepers today. I'm the new janitor. They told me I'm a janitor. They might have lied to me. I feel like the job description they gave me was a little bit more in-depth than being just a janitor, but you know. Maybe that is who I am. We'll have to see. I don't have any of the DLC. I have played it before. I don't have the DLC at all, but apparently you could, like... I went in just to check. I forgot that this was a game that technically has, like, a campaign structure to it.
Are you a slave master in search of something new?
No, I'm a janitor.
An enchantress with an ever-insufficient magic budget. Are you a misunderstood genius? Sign up with the Dungeons Company. Assemble your ideal team, train your monsters to defend our treasures from ever stupider heroes. Feel free to give us a call by Crystal Ball at... and become a part of the Legend of Keepers.
Yeah, no, I feel like I've been misled. They told me it was a janitor job. Oh well, let's do the tutorial, because I don't remember this game. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good day, morning, evening, whatever it is in your time zone. Currently it's the afternoon here, since it's a little bit late. Stuff was happening earlier today that made me a little bit busy to do my stream at the regular time.
Congratulations and welcome to the Dungeons Company. As you saw on the job posting, your main task is to protect the treasures we keep in our dungeons. We don't have much time to spend training you, so please keep up.
Oh man, I'm real slow. Also, are you sure? I thought I was just gonna clean up the dungeon, you know?
Heroes keep coming to try and take our treasures. The
Okay.
marketing team has worked hard to promise gold and glory to these idiotic adventurers.
Ah, I
We
see.
have a little time before they get here, so let's place our traps and our employees to prepare a defense.
Alright, got it. Okay, we got a bone catapult. Deals some moral damage and applies demoralize. Can I see what... No? Am I... Okay. Nope. You're not allowed to see it. Alright, sure.
We always leave an empty room in every dungeon. You can use it to ambush the adventurers with one of your favorite spells.
Yay, spells!
Some rooms are dedicated to combat. This is my favorite bit. Make sure you analyze each group of adventurers. Your employees are counting on you to prepare an effective strategy. Pay attention to combatants' attacks and resistances. They are key elements for victory.
Alright, so I got Corded, Undibus, and Flame. Well... He wants to be in the front to hit thing. He has a lot of health, got good damage. You go front. I get you shoot. Okay, so you shoot the back. You hit the front. Applies poison with the highest life. Dodges the activations of the first regular trap. So she didn't get hit by the trap. Or she's not gonna get hit by the trap, but these two are. Okay. So he can hit the front for morale damage or the back for air damage. I might want Undibus in the back. Oh no, okay. Click to place. He has slightly more health, so he can survive her attacks a little bit better. He'll live 2 attacks if nobody else attacks him or he doesn't get poisoned. This guy would die in 2 hits. Then the two of you can like both attack her, I guess. She should go down decently fast at that. Sure, there we go.
Fresh meat!
Yeah, I'm hungry for fresh meat. Yeah, she dodges. They get here. They take some morale. Show no mercy. Plus enraged. Okay. Angie. Be angry, my minions.
The job also involves bullying these insignificant humans. No reason work can't be fun. You can, of course, kill them, or terrify them so much they'll flee like peasants, as you see fit. Don't forget that in battles, the fastest combatants act first.
Yep, initiative and all that. Okay, you got poison on my big guy. And they're demoralized. So they're... okay, so flame... Oh, can I not do... Can I not do this one? Sure, scare. Wait, wasn't she supposed to do... Oh, they got like a damage buff? Okay. Ow. Well, he's dying. Well, because of the damage boost, they got to do a lot more.
Congrats! You've come right on time to your funeral! Oh. No! Ah.
Okay, challenge. Air damage and applies bleeding, and then whiplash. Just apply some bleeding, I guess. Because then I can just start life regen.
No!
Yeah, he's dying from bleed.
No!
She's also dying from bleed now? Yeah, we win.
You did it! I knew from the
Aha!
start
We
that you
protected the
had
treasure. This is a weird job for a janitor, though.
Dungeons Company. We reward talent and value ambition. Shoot for the moon. And so, your training ends. I'll see you again next year for your annual evaluation. If you do a good job in protecting our treasures, you'll get the promotion you deserve.
Yay!
Torture? It's a passion.
Alright, so we only have
So many
level 3 or 5. Okay,
Torture? It's a passion.
so we only have him. We've got talent. We have 1 talent point. Alright, so where do we want to put that? Each time a monster is defeated grants a chance that the slaveholder gets some defense, grants a massive 100% chance of getting enraged each time it takes damage. Intimidate deals more morale. When a hero is defeated by a monster, grants 10-20 chance that a group of monsters gains enraged. 10% of monsters reduced, grants each monster in garrison 15-30% chance to gain an additional motivation after a dungeon. Adds a skeleton dog to starting monster and a vampire. Ooh. Grants 20% chance to apply demoralize with traps, which deals morale. Grants 20% like terrified with monsters attack with. Okay. Burning whip damage increased. Whiplash generates the master life by an additional amount. Against 10 resistances, damage dealt by masters to heroes. If they're bleeding, damage taken by master reduced by 10 for each remaining. It's master gains speed. I'll just get intimidated, I guess. So we can go to the different places. I think no, oh we can, but they probably should go here. So it's different setup of what I get to start with and have. So I have the Rallying Horn, Bone Catapult, Circular Saw. And I think it's like, each one is like its own mini full story. And then you have the entire campaign, kinda. if I remember correctly. But yeah, let's go with this, I guess. We have Gobbo, Orc, Skeleton Archer, Orc. Okay, so I have 2 Orcs that do the same thing, and then I have the Skeleton Mages and the Yetigo. Okay, sure. I don't... Oh, I can set it to, like, different... Oh, there's Twitch. Can I have... If I had viewers, could I have them join and try and attack? Right, let's go.
Welcome to the company, Mog. I am delighted to have
Mog,
you
I'm
with
Renlax.
us. We'll need your fabled management techniques. We're putting you in charge of a little team in the old empire, a region overrun by humans. It's up to you to gather the monsters in the area and teach them how to defend themselves. Turn them into great employees, ready to give their lives multiple times for the company.
For the company, yeah. Alright, we got a random bunch of no good adventurers. I get 24 life back every week. 1,200 total. Team management allows you to choose in which room your employees will deploy during the preparation phase of a dungeon. Employees randomly lose some motivation. If an drops to 0, they will go into burnout for 10 weeks. Your employees get motivation back when they stay in the garrison during the offensive dungeon. Okay, so yeah, make sure to keep them happy and sometimes put them in the garrison so they don't burn out. Alright. So I have 2 squads. Yeah, okay, I guess I could have swapped out who is in which squad. Probably should have taken a look. Hoi hoi, Lone Wolfie. Hello, hello. How are you? Well, seems like this is pretty obvious. We got Barbarian, breaks armor, applies Enraged. Or can apply, yeah, he applies Enraged to everybody. We got front, and AoE. Hope you're doing well. It's a late stream for me today. Had stuff going on earlier, so couldn't do stream until now. But sometimes it happens. Yeah, no, I'm probably like this. Yeah, they're gonna beat up that squad most likely. So we have a lot of we apply a lot of bleed and poison here, right? Yeah. So if I keep whacking away, I could also remove some morale, I guess. Make the next fight better, but I could also just keep weakening them. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep weakening them. I'll throw a spell. Oof. You're both durable. No, yeah, I'm good. Not too late. Get up, enjoy. Yay! We're playing Legend of Keepers today. So I thought I was applying for a janitor job. Apparently they are putting me in charge of dungeons and having me make this management decisions. Kinda, yeah, no, I out of my depth here. Really didn't expect to be a manager suddenly. I was just, yeah, I'll try this janitor job. I think they did post it as a janitor job, and then like, no, you're management, because it's cheaper to hire a janitor than a manager. So I think I got tricked. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's been a okay day. Just been a little bit of chill. Stuff was happening though, so I just didn't have the energy to go and get myself to stream much earlier, so I just waited till now. It's fine. And then I get... Well, I don't think it applies to the master here, so I guess just get the bone catapult to make them... Maybe I can scare them away, even though I shouldn't have done any scare damage before them.
Prepare to die.
So we'll have to see. Alright, you guys. Alright, they're angry. So we can hit the back, which she does AoE damage, and she gets to heal somebody. So if I could kill her, that would be nice. So yeah, I think we're gonna try and finish off their AoE damage healer and healer. Yeah, just make her miserable. Because she also does the elemental weakness, which means we're gonna take more and more damage from what she does. Just apply some bleed to him. Like, our orc's going down. He's not staying up. Don't think the poison's gonna be enough there, unfortunately, so... Actually, it might be if we do the area. That also means all of them get poisoned. Is that enough poison? Yeah, okay, it's just the 2 of them now. That's a lot more manageable. Yeah, they're gonna kill both of them here, but that's fine. We got both of them damaged. They're gonna take some bleed damage and get directly hit here. And I have my... Yeah, I'm just gonna Burning Whip tank. Yeah. Have you seen this game before, Lone Wolfie? It's a neat little game. Where you are the one that's being raided by the heroes. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna fireball. Bonk! Next turn we might be faster than them. There we go. He's on fire, he's bleeding. Are we now faster than the... Nope, we are still not faster than him. But I think we get out of here just barely without this orc. Also... Oh, just toss it. Yep, just toss it. Right. So I've successfully protected the treasure, I got some money, didn't scare enough of them, but I killed them, so I'm getting blood. I can get the skeleton dog. Deals damage and applies bleed, applies enhanced resistance to the monster of the group at the front, and guaranteed critical to the one in the back. Okay, so could have somebody do a lot, and then we have Clifford. So this is Freya, this is Clifford. Air damage is a trumpeter. Random defeated monster comes back to life as a skeleton warrior if the skeleton trumpeter is the last survivor of the group. Ooh, okay. That's neat. He's kind of weak on his own. But he's fine. And then we got the skeleton soldier. Deals damage to the front and applies bleed. Monsters behind him take... Oh. Should we go with skeleton? So... I kind of want to take the skeleton doggo, because having enhanced resistance, meaning magic damage does a little bit less, and then also could put somebody that just does a lot of damage, like the pyromancer skeleton. Yeah, hype, hype, and then we got bunnies. Snape's a lot tougher, very slow though. Clifford would be able to just start applying bleed immediately, because he's like so fast. Doesn't do much damage, but we could maybe buff him. Yeah, let's take the skeleton doggo. Alright. And... Okay, so they lose 2. Is it because they faint? Yeah, so if they faint, they lose 2. So... I don't know how many they get back by being in, like... Oh, how do I... Oh, remove. So I want somebody who can, like... do a lot of damage. So you do 60, 50. Yeah, so if I go with... Doggo goes to that. Okay, Doggo goes to room 2. You go to room 1. Heal, heal. Oh, I can like... Oh, I can just drag them. Okay, good. So I could just... Okay. Yeah, I'll let him rest. Make sure. Okay, they get 3 back. Okay, I could bring him back in then. We'll just toss you in here as a backup in case I need to toss somebody else there. Alright, so we get to engineer, spend money. How much money do we have? 416. We can train, spend some gold to train active monsters, or event to get random thing. Oh, I also have Archivist. Damage the maximum. Oh, okay. So random stuff. that I might get as a, like, trinket or something. I'll spend gold to train active monsters. I kind of want to train them. Actually, we'll swap. We'll have these guys in the back. We'll have these guys in the back. We'll let somebody else do the heavy lifting for a little bit. So we'll probably swap rooms like that a little bit here and there. Actually, there was a swap rooms. I didn't have to do it. Alright, let's train somebody. Let's see how much it costs, because I don't remember. Alright, so I can level him up, which makes him apply Enrage to other monsters of the group when the orc is attacked. Okay. You get... Okay, and you also get 15 more health and 10 more power, which is damage. You get 20 more health, okay, and then front attacks... Okay, if he's in the front, attacks apply 1 additional stack of poison, back, gains dodge and speed at the start of fight. Okay, so if you put this guy in the front, he apply an additional stack of poison, so that's nice. Or he gets dodge, which I'm going to assume is just avoid 1 attack. You get some health, you get a little bit more speed. Oh yeah, also resistances. I weren't looking at them though. Okay, reduces his fire weakness and air weakness a little bit. Just buffs your nature resistance. Make you even more hard to kill with fire. And gives you a new attack, which just hits the front for fire damage and applies burn. Okay. Freyo gets to do an AoE air damage and morale damage. I feel like bleed is probably unless immune to it. Gains enrage when a monster of the group is defeated. Okay, so him in the second slot would make sense then if you have like somebody else that can tank. And then have him as the second tank that comes in and then starts hitting a lot harder. Gets more health, gets a little bit more damage. Less weak to fire. Passive attacks apply bleeding, so could just apply a lot of poison and bleed with him. Yeah, you know what? I'll train... I kind of want to do passives because they are a lot easier to just work with. Yeah, if I do like train Raguk, make him tougher, and make it so that he gives the other monsters more damage. We'll do that. And then we could upgrade... we'll upgrade Worm. Make him do poison. Don't have the money for the engineering, so let's go to an event. Maybe we can get some money. An employee found a strange unlabeled flask while cleaning and is about to drink it without even checking if it's poisonous. You recognize that an evolution elixir plus 1 level. Will you let them drink it or take it for yourself? Plus 12 to master's plan. Power. So we could... So it'll level up Corded for free. I can sell it for like 100 less than the level would cost for Corded, because they were 250 per level. I could take it to make my character gain 12 more power. Sure, buddy, drink it. Get a level. So you are now level 2? Yeah. Kurdur and Raguk, my two orcs. Merchant, buy monster trap, I don't have the money. Therapist and employee morale review done by a specialist or another event. Let's have a therapist, I can remember what it does. Employee morale review done by a specialist. I don't have the money or the tier, so just thank them, I guess. Alright, so it's just to get morale back, but you need a lot of money and such. Good to know. Money or tears. I can also feed my minions tears, I guess. Alright, so let's fight. Oh, well, they're attacking me. I'm just defending this little dungeon. So they got a novice, minstrel, and an apprentice. The novice removes the penalty with most stacks applied from all heroes at the start of his turn once. Does ice damage, applies frostbite to all monsters with target's life is under 50. Nature damage and an AoE. Applies dodge to the hero with the lowest life percent at the start of its fight. 28 fire damage. Ricochets once to the monster position behind the target if the target is defeated. Well, good thing I have two very weak things to fire to put in the front. Weak to air, not high armor, so physical damage should do a lot. You're weak to ice. You're weak to physical hits. I did not bring anybody that deals air damage. I brought things that did fire damage. Unfortunately, it also fire damage to the back, so I don't think Undubus is going to be useful here. So I think what we do... Raguk in front, Freyo in the middle, Nivrar in the back. And... Nivrar can do some slowing. I don't know how much slowing actually does, but you know. Actually, no. I have to do ice block first because I'm doing. I'm gonna have the guaranteed crit. Yeah. Alright, and then again, I don't have much morale, so I think just do damage is gonna do the most. And then we just do more or less the same setup. We do a bone catapult, and then they fight me.
Come get some.
Hello, guys.
Holly.
Ow. Okay, he gave himself dodge. That's nice. Bleed damage. Ow. We're weak to nature.
I'm committed.
Ow, fire. That was a crit? Does crit not boost anything at all or something? More bleed for you. Well, this guy is not gonna have a good day with all the bleed he's gonna take.
I'm committed.
I think our orc lives? Yeah. Just barely. There we go. And then Doggo just barely gets to go. Which means... yeah, we just barely get that.
I'm committed.
He gets to die. This guy died. Oh, right! It hits both of them because it died. He dies now. Bleed damage. I get to hit somebody for a little bit. Oh, wait. He gets to keep the dodge. I didn't realize he got to keep the dodge. That's bullshit. Is this considered an attack? Let's learn. It is not considered an attack. We have learned that is not considered an attack. And he's now gonna... they're both dodging. That's annoying. Well...
I'm committed.
at least they're taking burn and other type of damage. Yeah, just waste the shield on an AoE. Yeah, we're just killing them. No time for making them cry with fear. There's killing to be done. Alright, we got an ice skeleton, frostbite, grunty, plus demoralized. Well, they really want us to go with skeleton stuff, huh? I could go with the skeleton soldier. Have him as a good tank. Sure. Alright. They took a little bit of a beating. Oh, they do recover some every week. Okay, good to know. Don't have much money still. So, Man, they really want me to spend money here, huh? Do they have a cheap trap? Modified fan? Morale applies tiredness, damage dealt reduced. Okay. Or we could have a Knoll, whose nature damage gains shell if the target is affected by poison. Gets 15 dollars per monster of the group, benefiting from enraged. Okay, you can work around with having a lot of things. And then another trumpeter. Man, they really want me to have a trumpeter. Should I just get one? His name is Bill. You know what, Bill? Join the club, I guess. And business trip, probably. You know what? Let's do... We'll have the all skeleton club and the all orc and friends club, I guess. There we go. Yeah, you're a Yeti-Go orc goblin. Yeah, the goblin kind with Yeti friend, and then all the skeletons will hold them off at the end. I'm sure that this will work out swimmingly. So yeah, probably put. Man, Freyo really got beat up though. My poor doggo. Let's go on a business trip. See what that does. Management would like to send one of your employees with the sales department to be their bodyguard. He will be compensated, of course. So, 5 weeks, he gets motivation back. I get 93 money, but he's the shortest amount of time. Then I have one of my orcs, but I get a miraculous pill. Monsters play their back, perform an additional attack, but lose 20 speed at starts fight with half their health. Or I can get some blood and a lot more money by having not be there. I could live without for 8 weeks for that much money and blood. Like, this is nice and all, but get 2 actions, but it's like anyone who snipes the back just immediately kills anyone I put there. Unless I put a tanky character at the back. Which kind of defeats the purpose of having... So, it's a very risky one. So, I'm just going to take money and blood. Oh, I immediately get it. Good, good. Alchemist, transmute blood or tears into another resource. What is the exchange? Blood... Okay, so I can do 10 of each into 75 gold. I can do 15 to 10 either way. Okay, let's get some tears. Oh, I can keep going. Okay. Let's do one more. 20 of each. That should hopefully be enough to buy any random events. And then still have some gold. Hello, Tamnish one. How are you today? Hello. How is your Sunday? Hope you're doing well. Let's go with... Okay, so Erm's gone. He's not joining us for anything, so we... both the orcs are level 2 at least. So it'll be a bulky front line. Hopefully nobody deals fire damage in that fight. Can I see ahead of time? Okay. Okay, I don't get to see what characters they're sending though. Maybe they'll need help from a handsome skeleton. Yeah, because I'm thinking Spenoid, Omnibus, and Bill. Probably. I don't know, Freyo would be good, and he should only lose 2. Hey, hello, how are you? What's going on over there? Yeah, I know, I found that out, but like, I don't have enough people watching don't have enough people where there would be like, anybody really? It would be 2 people. So there's not much point to put on the Twitch integration, I felt. Plus I think I have to like connect my Twitch to the game and stuff, and I didn't want to go through and do all that. But it is fun if you are somebody that can like have a lot of people watching and then have them show up as either, I'm guessing, monsters or as adventurers. Yeah, I'm good. Been a nice Sunday, chill times. Nah, these three will manage. They'll do something before they die, I'm sure. Don't have that much money to upgrade anybody though. So I think we'll just take the event. Garbage chute. The workers' union submitted a request an anonymous suggestion box for employees. Even if they can't write, the simple gestures will boost morale. They don't need to know that the suggestion box was empty straight into the trash. +1 motivation for all available. So everybody except sure. I'll take 50 to... I'll pay 50 for that. I'm gonna...
I almost forgot. The company owns several dungeons that need protecting. We only send
get
teams
viewers'
when our
names. I can
specialists
give you
inform
buffs
us
of
that a
viewers.
group
Oh,
of
okay.
adventurers are approaching. You will sometimes have the choice of several contracts. The more dangerous the heroes, the higher your bonus if you succeed.
Yeah, no, so it's monsters, so it's my characters that get the viewer names.
Thanks to the company's portal
That's
service,
nice.
sending you to the
Yeah,
other
no,
end of the
if
world
I had-
is a matter of moments.
Yeah, no, if I had like people, enough people that were watching to where we would actually get somebody from the chat, then maybe that would be fun to turn on. But yeah, I just didn't see the reason for it when I wasn't going to have much. There was gonna be like, I usually have like 2, maybe 3 people watching. It would be a lot of lone wolfies. Every other character is just like Lone Wolfie, Lone Wolfie 2, Lone Wolfie the 3rd, or Dark Wolfie 1 and 2. But yeah, that seems like a neat system to have though. Would be fun to try out. Let's see, so I could get another monster and a lot of money by beating some veterans. Let's beat the veterans. Why not? We got a gamba for the good rewards, right? Alright, so we have all resistances are up. Applies enrage, so makes everybody do more damage. So this is their leader, who's the higher tier. Deals damage and applies broken. Weak to ice. Okay, good that we have the Yeti. Though I think the Yeti... No, the Yeti hits the back. Who's also weak to ice. Good. Does air damage and tiredness, which reduces damage. Gives one of them... Okay, don't bother... Okay, so they have one that heals life, one that heals morale. Great. At the start... Okay, it's after the fight. Yeah, I don't have much in the terms of defeating them with morale damage, really. But, you know, let's do the rallying horn first. Then our squad of Orc, and Yeti will try. So it's the... No, the big hit is in the back, but that doesn't matter. This one's weak to ice anyways. None of them do fire damage. We should be decent. Our armor is pretty good. Yeah, you do ice damage, which none of my guys care that much about. You do air damage. Okay, we care a little bit about the air damage, but you also hit the back with air damage, and he resists it. So that should be fine. You two do the exact same thing, so go ahead and beat him up however you see fit. I might have... I guess I could do morale damage to him. He has a lot of... And then I just use ice damage on the back. Because he has a low morale. So maybe morale does work. Not sure. We're gonna demoralize. I want Freyo in the middle. Svenid in the front. He reduces the damage everybody else takes. Resists fire. You hit the back with fire. Neutral to fire. Okay. And then weak to fire. So if you kill him, then you become back and you're weak to it. Poison, nature, you resist it a little bit. Air. Yeah, air's not good. We'll do fire. Neutral, weak to it. If we get to the point where this guy is shooting this guy, we might have done something wrong. But yeah, we're gonna make sure that their morale is low. Who knows? Maybe we can kill them with morale. Alright, sure. And then they get to me. That's my treasure chest. You ain't getting my treasure chest. Rallying horn. Everybody's now angry in the next room. Does this matter? Unwavering. Damage taken. Oh! If they're like, ow! You just get to do that? That's rude. Yeah, just... I could do freezing breath and do an AoE, but I'd rather just split and make sure that you guys are not doing great. Alright, so now their damage... Oh, wait. Oh, damage taken goes up. Okay, that's cool. Ow! Oh, he's still alive, but he dies from this. That's unfortunate. He turned into snow. But we are seriously dealing with their mental state. And I think we just barely live enough to do one more Angie sound. Yeah, one more Angie sound. He's not doing great. Alright. They're gonna need a break after this. Intimidate him. We shoot some bones at him. I think he just dies from morale loss here now, right? Oh yeah, I think we just make two of them run away now. Yeah! Look at their tears, we got them. Ooh, skeleton scientist. AoE nature damage and applies poison. Or can do some air damage and morale damage and applies bounty. What's bounty do? Okay, it says hold right for info. I'm clicking. I want to know... Okay, apparently that does not work. Right clicking does not work. Air damage applies haste to monsters in the front, so keeping her in back pretty good. And then applies tiredness. Or we could get an ice skeleton. We kind of need more. We have like 5 skeletons already. We need somebody on team not skeleton. So let's get somebody for team not skeleton. Oh, I can... Why is it telling me right click to get info? Kind of forgot. Okay, can I get... Okay, so here's where I click right click for it. Okay, the monster defeats this hero gets 2 motivation. Ooh, that's pretty fun. So if you get to apply this a lot, you can just keep your guys happy without that. And then speed is increased by a lot. You know what? Maybe I'll take the scientist. Just having something that gets motivation back. No, I should just have them rest if their motivation is low and not risk. Unless I'm like down to my last few monsters. That's not worth it. Alright, heartbeat. Alright. The motivation went down a little bit. Work out some intensive sessions at the gym. A master has to stay fit. Sure. So... pay some tears for 60 life, pay blood and money for a lot of life, or pay blood for a little bit of regen. I'll just take some max life. Yeah, that'll solve the training I'll do. I'll keep my tears, since I need that apparently for like therapist sessions. Plunder. Send 3 volunteers to plunder the place of your choice. Business trip. He's still gone for 3. Let's plunder. Alright, both my orcs went to volunteer, huh? Neat. So, 10 weeks, risk of injury to 1 volunteer, but it's a decent amount of money. Small amount of money. Not a good chance of injury. But it is small chance of injury for 3 weeks. Oh, okay, so this is not how long. I just go there, I do, and then I get the penalty. Volunteer gets... It's a 30% basically. I could set a monster free. She's not dealing with anything. You know what? I kind of want to see what set of monster free if that just gives me somebody. Let's plunder. Oh, I need the money. Yeah, no, I should just get the money. Alright, one of you is injured. Go! Alright. He's gone for a little bit. Your volunteers take control of mine all week, forcing the miners to work for them. Kurt is badly wounded and will need 10 weeks of medical care. And they got like the minimum amount of money. Great. I don't think they could have gotten much less. Alright, well, the three of them will handle a fight if you have to. I could work out again, but I haven't gotten that much more money, so I think we'll just take an event. A headhunter is here to show you promising monsters spotted on the job market. Do you want to recruit it? Nestlers, an orc sorcerer? Sure. I need guys. Nestlers. Fire damage to everybody, which applies burn. Monsters defeated come back as skeleton warriors. Okay, keep him like in the middle so that you can try and like... Because I feel like there's a lot of effects that are going to hit front or back only. I don't feel like middle is one that is in a danger zone often. Yeah, so I feel like we can have orc team and skeleton team. We'll see. Don't have any more traps still. Could have another event. Sell monsters are no longer useful and available, and injured monsters are less valuable. Kind of like my squads. I think we'll just do another event. Lucky me, you place a bet on a boar racing game during lunch break. The one you chose finished first and you won the jackpot. You also use your winnings to throw a party for your employees. And none of them are that unmotivated. And it's only one. I'm gonna keep that. That's 300 money. Yay. Alright, we're gonna fight some adventurers today. He's back. Erm is back, so that's good. He has been gone for a while. Luckily they paid up front, but he seems to have done a good job. See. Oh yeah, Tavnish, I'm guessing you have played this game a lot, or you've at least watched like other streamers play it. Is this like it's got like a story thing, right? Or is it like more of a... Because I don't play for long, so it's like I can't do the full story if there is. But it's like just mini sessions where you like have the same-ish setup, you just change which character you play as? Or is it like a full story? Because I don't remember. It's been so long since I played it. You get a master bonus and some gold. Neat. If you're still here. So we got ice damage, air damage, air damage. Okay, so they're all mostly doing air. You have a lot of sanity, and you give morale back. What is one of the penalties with a bonus at the start of a turn? Penalty with the most stacks. Okay, so I could make them waste. I could have them take a little bit of physical. They're all actually. Nah, none of them are that tanky physically, honestly. Now that I look at it, they're all really good at. Aside from him, everybody's good at against the air. Yeah, I feel like we can just do the circular saw, and that will do a decent amount, and then make them bleed. And they'll have to waste their thing on just the bleed, I guess. Or I could buff. No, I'm gonna buff this group with the bonus damage, I think. Because I don't think... it just doesn't feel like the first group is ever going to be able to finish a fight. I'd rather just do this. Do any of you hit in the back? Front, you hit them back. You're weak to air. You're a flying creature! Why are you weak to air? Alright, we need you in the back, apparently. Because you're the only one that resists air. So otherwise, anybody's going to die immediately. Ice and air. Raguk in the front. Oh. Hey, Craft. We are sadly in the middle of a fight right now. I will tell you the amount of money we have as soon as we leave this fight. How are you today, Craft? How are you on this fine Sunday? We're playing some Legend of Keepers here, which apparently has Twitch integration, and you guys could have been the monsters, but usually there's not enough viewers to where there would have been any names. There would have been 2 or 3 names, so No Twitch integration, sadly. That would have been funny, but it probably just works for people that have a little bit more of a viewership. I guess I could just try and poison. How is your nature? None of them are good against nature, so I guess I could just try and bleed and poison them down as well. Then we do the rallying horn for a little bit of morale damage, but more so that we can just get these guys. Depends on who's left. Air. He's weak to air, but I don't think that should be a problem. You have to know back. If you're still alive, where's your nature? You're weak to nature. Your physical is also not great. Fire. I think Talus makes the most sense. And then me. Let's see if you can handle this. Oh, and we got a bot. Neat. Goodbye, bot. Thank you for visiting. Appreciate it. Alright, so I think we just start poison and bleeding. Oh, he still took quite a bit of damage, honestly. Aha, they're angry now. They don't have a health healer, so I'm just gonna have them lay on as much damage as possible, really. Just have you get poisoned and bled to death quite handily. Yeah, so front's not surviving at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the bleed start taking him down. Like, I wasn't winning this fight anyways. Oh, neat. Do you live one hit from this one? You do not, at all. It's like, I was very hopeful there, apparently. To next group, could I double? Because I did that with this too. Would that double it? Fire resistance? Nah, I'll just burn. Morale is like fine, but we're not here to do morale damage. Fido, get him! Alright, knock that one out. Alright, she is now taking more damage. Spear strike! I doubt you can kill anybody in one hit, right? Yeah. Get him, Freyo! Nom nom nom, Freyo hungry. Alright, we get a buff, so we can make our... Okay, so we can upgrade one of our 2 abilities to do a little bit more damage. So 12 more damage for either of them, but doesn't power just boost both of them? Or, oh no, these are the... No. Wait. Isn't it? I guess this is the one we can use in the room. Can I not... Is this not one of his regular attacks? I forget. I feel like power's just gonna do more, isn't it? Yeah, I'll just do power. Like, it's less overall, but like... He's 54 years old, huh? Yeah, like... Yeah, my attack now does more in general. We'll have to see if it does, like, help the... I'm going to guess it doesn't help the spells then, and that was an upgrade for spells more so than anything. Alright, how's everybody doing? Let's swap rooms so that these guys might have a slightly easier day. As long as they don't fight or at least don't die, they seem to at least get one back. Worst case scenario, and Nivrar has to take like a bit vacation, or I can just, you know, put in Raguk, Radulith, and Nustlers. I could train again. I have a lot of money now. Yeah, let's go train. What does the Harpy get? Plus air weakness whenever they attack. Okay, so make them more vulnerable to her damage. Passive front applies vulnerable to all heroes when the skeleton trumpeter is defeated. Center attacks apply vulnerable. Demoralized. Which I think is just less damage. You transform all monsters of the group into random skeletons. Huh. So you could be like, alright, we're all skeletons now. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use that. It's 20 more damage from Freyo. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade Freyo. Can I level him again? No, you can only train them once per. But he gets even more damage with the next one. Okay, seems good. Make Undibus level up a little bit, give him a way to do some burn. Talus, make him dodge. Deals 100% of final damage to the hero position directly behind. Okay, give him some cleave. Yeah, no, burn all our money, we don't need it. And then we go to the Alchemist. You know what? Transmute. We'll now do tears into there, because I just want to make sure I have gold. At this point. Therapist, well, I just got rid of all of that, so I can't really do that. I guess I could help give some of my guys back a little bit of motivation, but that's fine. Sell monsters? No. They're still my buds. While wandering around in the corridors this morning, you come face to face with a human. He's as surprised as you are. What are you going to do? Scare him? Ooh, money? Yeah, money. He's captured. We'll sell him to his family. We could get veterans in the ancient pyramid. One disaster, one resting room, a master bonus, and a lot of gold. Yeah, let's fight the veterans. Might cost me some health, who knows. I don't feel like they'll be able to kill me, but they might be able to get to me and hurt me. So, not much more morale, and they don't seem to be able to regain it. So maybe we try and focus on morale. Can't be affected by poison. All resistances. Applies bleeding. Applies dodge to the hero with the lowest life at the start of a fight. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and focus on getting them demoralized. So we did just get an AoE morale down. Yes, I think we do Svenid, Freyo, and Undibus. Do any of you attack the back? No, none of you attack specifically the back. So that should be fine. We do the Rallying Horn. I do a morale spell, and then you're good with doing morale. Down. Nastleverse to bring somebody back as a skeleton. And just Radulith because she has full morale. And then me. Right, let's see if we can scare him away, shall we? Right. How? Fear the dead. You're now even more demoralized. Well, I'll just do some physical damage, why not? Ow! Gee, that hurts. Well, our front line is going to die immediately, basically. They're never gonna get rid of the demoralized. Wait, how'd they... Oh, wait, do you remove... No. How'd they remove all of that demoralized? Oh! Okay. That's kinda dumb, because that removed my main plan for dealing with them. Okay, he's dodging. Does that make us faster? Not than him. That's unfortunate. Get him out of here! Alright, I don't think they have the means to kill any of them now. Ah, damn it, they got her just barely, of course. But she's back as a skeleton now. Alright, we knock one out, and that means his morale is garbage, and we can scare him. Get out of here. That's unfortunate that the Harpy died, though. But we got a little bit of a mix. Slaveholder Intimidation does 5 more morale. Whiplash does... Okay, it does seem like it upgraded the Whiplash stuff. Or I could get more armor. I'm just gonna make sure that I have a way to deal with somebody that can't be dealt with in a physical way. Yeah, Freyo is looking a little bit hurt, so he's gonna go back and get some of that back. Nivrar is going to get some more back as well. He's halfway done. Oh, what's this star mean? Oh, no. Okay, I can't see what the star means. Collectors, some tax officials have come to collect. Good thing they drink blood. I don't have much blood, so I don't think that's gonna help me much. And then I also got something in the Archivist. I got unlocked to find this at some point, I guess. Alright, sure. Don't I have a decent amount of money? We could train somebody. Try and get... Yeah, we'll train. Sphenid upgrades... That upgrades his passive, more health overall, and resist... Yeah, I'm gonna train Sphenid. So how much? It's 25% now. Ooh, he's making them a lot tougher then. Makes his attack better, makes his... Ooh, makes his scare thing better. His health and damage also goes up. Yeah. There we go. I have 100 left, which hopefully is enough to do something. Business trip. Alright. We can send you off for 5 weeks. Get 100 money. Make sure that he gets 2 more. I could get the homeopathic poison heroes with less than 50% of their maximum morale lose. Ooh, that's a good one. But he loses 1 motivation and I can't use my archer. Or I can send Bill, who hasn't really gotten any use. And I don't... We could just send Bill to have him be the one. But also, I really like this one. To have them lose every resistance. Yeah, no, if they're at below, that makes them a lot easier to finish with the final, like, group. So we're gonna get that one. We'll do another business trip, I guess. We're not getting rid of you. Money and motivation back. I could get some tears. I kind of want this one. Just get a little bit more money. get you some motivation by just having you go away for a bit. What's this one? Philosopher's Stone. Alchemist can transmute 150% additional gold, blood, and tears can be transmuted equivalently. Oh, okay, that's pretty neat. Not gonna do that. 100 money and shorter, or more 166 and some tears. We can live without right? Yeah, we have a technically full squad without Yeah, that's fine. Go get us lots of money and some tears. I could now whoopsie. I could now therapy all my guys a little bit. Or we could buy a monster trap. A null monstrous altar. I'll take that. Yeah, we'll buy one more trap to have with us. Does that come with us immediately? Yeah, okay, good. Gone for 6 weeks, gone for 11. You two are resting. Alright, I guess these are our squads for now. Raga can go out, and then Cordud. Then we'll have these three first. Bill will have to pick up the slack of everybody else being gone, and then you three will just hopefully be able to handle all of this. Handle the final fight. We'll go for veterans again. That's a lot. Oh, we do get an artifact though. Don't get money, but get an artifact. Yeah, let's do an artifact. That sounds like fun. Artifact. Yes. Alright, so we got penalties with a bonus at the start of her turn once. Plus enraged. Armor's just really increased. Alright, we might have to do fair. He heals somebody's morale. Okay, so gonna have to go in on fair a lot. Demoralized. So here, I don't have the means to... I guess I have this one. Yeah, 24 in an AoE. Yeah, let's just immediately get their morale down a lot. Svenid. I need Anginus to not die immediately. Yeah, they're back in front. And he resists air quite a lot, so he should be fine. Idea to do magic. We do just a straight up 10 morale drop. She's weak to air, but he's really weak to air, so yeah, we have to do that. Hopefully you've run away.
Come get some.
Come try and fight me, bitches. Oh, it's a random, or in the back. Ah, I thought it was all. Okay, I should have done the other one. Definitely should have done the other one. Fair to dead. Yeah, hits the front and gives air weakness. Nah. We're just gonna... Oh, no, hits the back. Oh, you're 50%. That's not gonna help. We're just gonna play some music, do a little bit of damage. Ow! That's with your 50% damage reduction, huh? Yeah, just stab him. Okay, they're faster now. Still not fast enough to go before those two, so that's good. Got a random buff, I think. Yeah, just keep going. Alright. He takes more damage now. Yeah, you're dead. The stupid 30% bonus damage they get. Does so much to help them. Alright. One of them might just die at this point. We could fire... Oh, that just kills you. Ah, let's get rid of you. That gives them a fear effect anyway, so... And I don't think you're living. Yeah, no, you're taking 85% more damage from physical damage. You're not living. Alright, they're taking fear damage. Then we do intimidate. One of them runs away now. And you're all alone there. Huh? Be a shame if you walked into this room all alone. Thank goodness the harpy didn't die at least. Get out of here! Alright, money, tears, and blood. So what do we got? Troll beer. Monster placed at the front lose speed but increases health. Ooh. Philosophers, we get another chance. And Demoralize deals 200% physical damage instead of morale. So 200% would be 3 times. So that it would be 15 damage instead of morale? I mean, I do apply a lot of Demoralized, but that would remove one of my only ways to do morale damage. Monsters placed at the front lose their speed. So essentially they're probably always going last, but they are going to be real obnoxious to take down. So this is if I want to go all in on getting more bleed rather than like tears. I'm gonna take the troll bear, make my tanks tankier. Alright, Undibus is gonna need a week off. Ooh, a doctor. Stick it in her tongue and say, ah. Did somebody else get a star for some reason? Well, Nostor still has it. Alright, Undibus, you're going on break. And in your place, Nivrar... I don't know if... We have Freyo. Freyo comes back. So Svenid, Freyo, and Bill. I don't have a backup tank for the skeletons if they need one, but I'll give them... yeah, I'll give them the other orc. Nivrar comes back here. Undibus is gonna rest. Good. Spend some gold to upgrade my traps. I don't have much. Let's see what the doctor does. Occupational health office has been called in to do some tests following your recent assignments. Everything seems to be in order. Okay, does that only do something if somebody has an injury? Then? Alright, good to know that was a waste of time. I could have just upgraded a trap. Siege. The company needs some equipment. Rent out some traps. Sure, you can have a trap of mine for 8 weeks. You can have... I don't... You know, I could just use the... Do you want the circular saw, Lowell? No. I think I can lend them my rallying horn. Yeah. Alright, give me 100. I'll let you have my rallying horn for a little bit. Let's do an event, see what happens. You're invited to work lunch with the employees. They're chanting your name when your turn to pay for everyone. Your turn to pay for everyone comes. What will you pay for? +1 motivation for all available monsters. Meals, drinks. I'll pay for everybody's drinks. Does that mean everybody gets? Does Undibus get? For all available monsters. So I think and Talus. So Undibus should get healed by this, right? I'll pay for you guys' drinks, okay? Okay, Undibus did get. So he's back to full. Spheroid is doing quite well now. I could work out. I don't have much blood. I have some tears and money, but I want to go to the engineer and upgrade some of my traps now. A young man manages to sneak up to you and threatens you with a rusty blade. His face streaked with angry tears. He seeks to avenge his family, tortured and devoured before his eyes. You can gently pat him on the shoulder and show him the exit. Amuse yourself with his suffering or offer him a gift to your employees. My employees don't really need. He had the gall to come and try and attack me in my home. He gets tortured. Alright, we could fight a champion. We could have a slightly hard fight, or we could have a hard fight, or we could have a really hard fight and just get a rare monster, I guess. Sure. Champion time. Let's see who the champion is. Alright, we got Archmage Champion. Gains Flame Shield when he's attacked. Reflects 35% taken as fire damage. Okay, so again, probably best to probably best to try and scare away his backup. Deal ice damage to all monsters when the Archmage kills them. Oh boy. You know, he's gonna be a problem. This might be the first time they get to actually attack our main guy. Alright, we're gonna try and get her courage down. Spin it in front. Raga can any attack the back? All of them attacks the front. Okay. And then Freyo. He's weak to ice though. Yeah, I think we might have to do like this. Actually, the debuff isn't gonna do much, or the buff is... They all attack the front. So his, like, defense isn't gonna do anything. I just need to make sure that Freyo gets as many turns... I need to make sure that I get as many turns as possible to apply fear. I could put Bill in the front, but he dies in, like, a turn. Yeah, no, he ain't living. Man, they're all doing... Two of them are doing ice and one is doing fire. Yeah, I don't think Svenid will live a turn. But it is enough to get maybe 2 fair things off, so... We'll have to see. Yeah, I think that's fine. I do fair. I do the bone catapult. 2 of them are doing ice, one is doing fire. I have to hope that you're gone, basically, at that point. Because if she's still here, she does so much damage to all my guys. Actually, no. You go to the back. I'm just gonna put some meat in front of him. And he gets to come back as a skeleton. Exactly what I'm sure he always wished for.
Prepare to die.
Yeah! Death to all of you. She'll become scared, demoralized. He'll remove it, but that's fine. She already got what I wanted from it.
Holly!
Yeah, no, I don't think so. We're just gonna make him scared.
And committed!
Oh. I'm surprised he lived, honestly. Oh. Just gonna apply bleed.
Uncommitted!
Yeah. At least this does mean we get like 1 more turn of fairing them.
And committed!
Yeah, no. He's dead. We might get one more howl off. Yeah, we get one more howl off. That's good. So at least she is very vulnerable to any fear I do now. He is going to be a problem, but he's going to hopefully just like take some big hits once all of his buddies run away. I was really hoping she was gonna be dead at this point, because she's gonna wreck this guy. Okay, yeah, he removed that. Two of them runs away. His morale goes fucking into the dumpster. Just slow him down. I don't know if it's enough. Oh, it is enough. We get to go twice now. Yeah, he's at the last tier, so he's taking so much more damage now. Oh, he's just barely alive. He dies from this fire, I think, though. Yeah, that's fine. Because we get a skeleton buddy instead! And he gets to go. Start bleeding him. Alright, we're gonna kill him with physical damage at this point. Yeah! Take that, Archmage! Ooh, a Skeleton Lord or another Orc Sorcerer. Orc Sorcerer was like a rare? Wow. And then we could have the Protean Barrel. You can only place one regular trap, but it gains multi-action at the start. So, happens twice. So I only get to have one trap ever. But I could do the one that does 40 morale damage and do that twice. That'd be 80. That would be a significant morale killer. Or we could have the Skeleton Lord. Let's see what he does. Air damage, ice damage, front attacks ricochet to the other heroes. Or if we put him in as the tank, he gets a ricochet. Or in the back, transforms into a random skeleton when the Skeleton Lord. Okay, so guaranteed new skeleton. Okay. I mean, 50 damage of different typings to front or back is pretty good, but I think I'm just gonna... it's a rare. But I also kind of like this one to have a trap, just like... I just have to make sure I take the right tap, and currently I probably am leaning towards doing 80 morale damage to the back. Since all my morale is mostly otherwise AoE, I should be able to just get rid of the back real fast. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'll take only being able to place one trap. Alright, everybody is doing fine. We can finally go upgrade, and since we are essentially putting all our faith into this one... I can only do it once, that's a shame. I guess on the off chance we need, I'll just upgrade this one in case it's like no morale's not happening. Oh, we get another shot at it. Yeah, level 3. 70 morale. Or, yeah, 70 morale now. Neat. Needs tears the next time I upgrade it, I see. Oh no, so it's doing 50 now. 20 on next turn. Pretty good, pretty good. I could alchemize. I have a decent amount. I could get some more money. I have another engineer there. Sure. Let's make some tears into blood, and then there we go. We have at least 20 left of each, and I now have 300 money. Fight the veterans. Okay, so we have this as the only trap. Got it. Ice, fire, air. He's good against the air, which hits the back. So that's good. So at least you resist. Oh, you hit the back as well. Okay, so 2 hits the back. So who resists fire and air? Resist the air, resist both. Okay, Bill resists both. Alright, Bill. I found a job for you. Take the hits. And aside from that, we're gonna try and get rid of as much morale as possible. Okay, so they do have to get back some morale constantly. And okay, morale might not be the thing here, but maybe we'll get him with it. Might just be better to go for physical damage. Yeah, I could just start... Yeah, I'm just gonna start bullying that guy. Yeah, with bleeds. Yeah, they have a lot of morale healing. Let's just try and clobber them. Which means we do have to use the circular saw that isn't upgraded as much. Alright, if we're doing physical damage... How's your nature resistance? Good, bad, good, okay. Unfortunate. Physical, oh, not great, so go there. Again, fire and ice and air. I just don't have a good tank versus those damage types. I just need somebody that's good against ice in the front. So you go to the front, you tank him well. Then air and fire, weak to air, weak to air, weak to air. Hey, how are you against anything? Oh, you died to everything? Good. I guess Nasrus has to, because he at least resists fire a little bit, and she's weak to both. And we don't get to do this one. But we do get to buzzsaw them twice. Yeah, let's just start chomping. Ah, yeah, no, Bill's not living. Alright, Bill, waking the dead. It's not gonna do anything, but, you know. Bye, Bill. Not nice of Bill to join for a day. Just apply all of this bleed. Ow! Alright, bye, doggo. We get at least one more hit. That's nice. Because I don't think Raguk is living another one. Yeah, no, Raguk's not living another turn. Bye, Raguk. Oh, wow, I'm impressed. At least we got the bleed damage in. So I think he dies now. Hooray! And then we saw him a lot. They get lots of bleed. Hi, guys. Not resistant to poison, so bleed and poison it is. That's a lot of dots on you, miss. Are you doing well? Oh, well, he's gone. Unfortunate. Bonk. It's a shame that they're probably killing both of these guys, but, you know. They're not gonna get much done against the Master. Oh, she lives on 5? Are you kidding me? Do you live? Please tell me you live this. Oh, just barely. I get rid of one of them. Actually, I should. She was dead anyways, wasn't she? I think I fucked up. I could have probably gotten by without having to summon my dude at all.
Great! A survivor! Just what I needed to decorate my study.
Well, he gets to exercise a little bit.
More corpse to decorate my home!
Yay! Scallon, Figurehead. All monsters gain a random bonus at start of fight. Ring of Wrath. All monsters of the group gain enrage when a creature is defeated or Knight's Ashes. Fire attacks also deals 30% of base damage as morale. Ooh! So any fire damage I do have some fire. It's not my main source of damage though, so would have to have a lot of units that just do fire damage. Having a random buff is nice. This might be too late at the point if they're doing a lot of AoE or they're like dealing enough damage that I don't get enough turns. I'll just take a random buff. Alright. Infirmary. Freyo, Infirmary. Ungubus, you're back. Raguk, just make sure. Swap rooms. Nivrar also back to the infirmary, I guess. Bill somehow came out of that looking pretty well, I see. Of course he did. Really kind of want to upgrade Undibus, but I should probably just keep leveling up level 1 characters. Is it worth my time upgrading? The next one was like 70, wasn't it? It's 100, yeah. We're going back to the engineer. I'm gonna upgrade this again. 70 morale. Twice. Oh, it's level 4 the highest. I'm not gonna upgrade that one anymore. I don't have enough to really... I'm gonna do an event. Let's see. While walking through corridors, you notice monsters waiting for a jaw injury. You could hire the candidate right now without intermediaries. On the other hand, what makes them think they can come in uninvited? I could take another goblin. Sure. Hey, goblin friend. Come on in. Say hi. Hop in there with the other orc born. Tell us go back to be with the skeletons, please. Yeah, now we have another goblin I can train up and hopefully make good. We could also just sell him. We paid 25 and then we immediately sell him. That'd be funny. We have one champion. I think that's the final week, potentially. Kind of think it would be funny. We accept him, take him in, and then just immediately toss him out. I have a decent amount of blood. Sell monsters, so it's just sell. There's no like buying anything. Okay. He's not gonna be that good, but also I don't foresee having enough time to get the others back in shape. I think we need events to hopefully get a good thing to upgrade somebody. An archaeologist is ringing your doorbell to claim an artifact, blaming you for looting it. He dares demand you donate it to a museum. Oh, so I could get 15 blood, I could get 15 blood, or I could get 15 blood. Guys, what do you think? Are we gonna get 15 blood, or are we gonna get 15 blood, or should we get 15 blood? All options are equal, are like pretty good, I think. But what do you guys think? Should we... What are we feeling like? If anybody's in chat right now, how are we feeling? Do we want blood, blood, or blood? I just don't know. I have too many options. I need some help. I need some guidance. Could really go either way here. Any of the ways. I don't think. We'll just crush him. We'll just stomp on him, I guess. Yeah, we'll just stomp him with our hooves or whatever. Alright, this is the final one. Okay, so there's no point in going to the Alchemist. I might as well get an event and hope. The cleaning goblin comes to see you, weeping Zloby. His pet stick insect died in a mopping accident. Will you take Zloby to the resurrection room to harvest the goblin's joyful tears, sell the corpse to a gourmet chef, or organize a funeral? So none of these help me. Sorry, Zloby. I would just want to end with enough money. Also, I forgot to tell Kraft how much money we had. Oh no. After this, we have 238. I forgot to tell you how much money we had when you redeemed the rupee earlier. I apologize. This is not the amount of money I had at the time you wanted to know how much money I had. But that is how much I have now. Alright, so for the last fight, or for the last set of, like, there's no way they win, right? There's no way they have a champion strong enough when I'm at full health still, right? Oh boy. Regenerates 30% maximum life and gets 30% of her maximum morale back when all other heroes are defeated. But what if she gets defeated first? Amusha, the champion is the Druidess. It's like from each penalty applied to the Druidess at the start of each turn. Alright, so don't bother trying to do things to the Druidess much. Damage dealt reduced by 20% for each penalty applied to the Druidess. Can't be affected by demoralized. Alright. Immune to master spells. Applies bleeding. Targets slowest monster. Okay. Hits an AoE. Hits the front. Man, this is gonna be rough, huh? I guess just do the monstrous altar. Do 140 morale. Fire, nature, ice. Weak to fire, good against nature, okay against ice. Oh wait, you attack the slowest. 120. He is going to be the slowest. Especially if I put him in the front and he gets the troll beer. The fire damage is unfortunate, but hey. They are not very resistant to fire. Nature resistance, they do not care about that, I see. And he does not get the bleed stuff. Fire, they're not great against fire, so I guess Nasleros with fire. Air damage, neutral, weak, fine with it. It hits the front, which is essentially neutral. I get to do a master thing. Not great against fire again, but a nature is good against nature. That's good. That's fine. I guess I could put Ungubus in the front. He's got 130 health. He would take half damage, so 30 versus taking like 80 something. Might actually be better. How's nature? Neutral? Gets the slowest. 0. Okay, so he's going to be hit with ice, which he is. Yeah, he's not living more than, at best he's living a turn. Yeah, I think that's just gonna have to be how it is. Don't get a trap here. And then they go up against me. And then immediately, lots of demoralized. Minus 40 at the start of his next turn. Neat. Let's haste ourselves. See if that lets... Okay, that does let us go a little bit faster. Burn them all a little bit. Ow! He doesn't even hit you with that, he just fucking... Okay, sure. Get the morale. Yeah, she dies. I get the skeleton. Alright, skeleton goes away. And both of them die. But they are not doing great in terms of, like, morale. At least not him. And he's dying in general. Oh, wait, what? Alright, he's immune to the fucking monster thing. I should have just done damage. Wow, he almost just died. There he's dead. She's weak to fire. Neat. We're not... Oh yeah, he got a dodge. And it takes less damage. Hooray. Let's get that going. Yeah, might as well just poison the front guy, because the damage is not gonna do much to her anyways. So the morale damage stuff was complete waste of time. Should have just done physical damage apparently, but oh well. Just so many small instances of damage. Yeah, she removes it. But that's fine. He dies. We get to go twice and kill her. Poison arrow! Kill the druid! Yes, the druid is gone.
A little discipline never hurt anyone. A lot of discipline helps everyone.
Yeah!
Our priests have started opening demonic portals to soften up the humans a bit. I'm counting on you to give them the welcome they deserve.
Of course, it's part of my job, apparently. Debriefing.
My work here is done.
Score of 25,920. We defeated 18 out of 9? Or was 9 of them like elites or something? Or like higher rank? I don't know. I killed 18 out of 9 heroes apparently. I slaughtered 24 employees. Unfortunate. I gathered 2,841 gold. And 249 tears and blood and tears. Neat. And then we get some experience.
I love the smell of sweat and blood.
Yay, 2 levels on him.
Torture, it's a passion.
Nice. Alright, so now I could go back here if I want to. If I do, is this like a, if I do a hard mode, I get to unlock the satyr or something to add in here as a starting creature? That'd be neat. Now we have this one where we get orcs and demons instead. So yeah, it changes up who you get.
It is inevitable.
And then we have
Many ideas.
these two, but sadly I
Inevitable.
will not be playing as them because we don't have enough time.
It's a
One of those was enough to essentially go an entire stream for me. That's neat though. Good to know about-ish how long it is if I win. So we have talent points, so kill more morale, Grants 20% chance to apply demoralize with traps which deal morale. That's neat. Let's just get that. I can reset it to get all of them back if I want to focus, but we're just gonna keep going with the morale stuff, I guess. So yeah, I could now go here. I could go and do these special missions, or keep going with a story, which I guess is like go like this. Yeah, so it's 5 regular kind of story stuff, and you repeat them with each character. Again, I don't have the hippo.
Let's rock and troll.
Rock and troll, okay. And I don't have the troll.
Age brings experience.
And we don't have the Death Knight or whatever.
Torture, it's a passion.
Yes, I would have had the Goblin, I'd had the Flame Eater. Ooh, adds 2 stacks to the penalty with the most stacks applied to the target. That'd be fun. Damage dealt increased by 5% per stack. Ooh, yeah, no, he seems fun. Then we have the Knoll, who gains. So, are these a lot of characters that do more if there's more, like, things on them then? And here's the Satyr. Nature damage, morale damage, spreads 2 stacks from all penalties applied to target to another random. Oh, okay, so he can hit the front or back with essentially the same attack. Oh, position behind or to a random. Would it be funny if it just said in front? Just the middle guy is always gonna suffer. It's just, do you want the back guy or the front guy to also suffer? Then we have Poison Cloud to do nature damage, Mortar to apply fire damage, and Polar Portal to do ice damage. Ooh, okay, so we get all the elements. That's neat. Again, you can customize, like... Oh, that changes how much experience. So if I wanted to be like... I wanted something... Like, I want a lot of money. But, and I'm fine with the Master's life being lower, because I'm like, the Master's not going to get hurt. I'll keep them away from the Master, or I can make them weak to make them and have... So, you can mix and mash that a little bit. Modding and... Oh, right, there were mods. I forgot that there were mods. Oh, that might be fun for the game. Oh yeah. Let's not show any random names, I guess. Yeah, so that is Legend of Keepers, really. Yeah, can't do another run. That took... We would be looking at another almost 1.5 to 2 hours, depending on if this increases a lot more in difficulty. But yeah, I guess we'll unlock the Satyr. He's like... This one's darkened a little bit, so this would give us the Vampire unlock, which would be fun. Physical damage spreads stacks of bleeding to the hero position behind or front. Then it has air damage. Damage dealt increased by 10% stack of bleeding. Ooh, gee, you want to have a lot of bleeding when you're using him then. That's just befitting. I kind of expected him to have some lifesteal or something as a vampire as well, but hey. Maybe that's too powerful for this game. Yeah. Hope everybody enjoyed some Legend of Keepers. Sadly, this does mean we get a slightly shorter stream. But hey, sometimes that happens. Maybe we'll pull up the game again, try... I might just replay the first, like, thing again. Like, replay the number 1.
It's a passion.
Get myself to level 5. And then if I play this again, I can at least play as the Enchantress instead. We'll have to see. As with many of the games, a lot of them are... I'm trying to avoid repeats since I do have a vast amount of games that I can take from. So, it shouldn't really be necessary for me to repeat games yet. Unless I really want to play them. But yeah, thanks now to everybody who came by. Hope you all enjoyed watching me play Legend of the Keeper. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever it is in your time zone. We are like 5 people. That's rare. Maybe I'll raid somebody. Probably not. I don't have anybody currently online that I would feel comfortable raiding that I am following. All of them are like in the hundreds or more. Yeah, let's not. I'm scared, okay? I'm a scared little munchlax. But yeah, you guys have a good one now. I'll be back tomorrow with more Arya Chronicle. And I might, since I'm not doing anything in the entire week. Like, I have nothing. So I might just stream every day of this week, just really build up a large backlog of extra days with streams for the start of the next year. We'll have to see. Since I'm doing nothing, I might as well try and do streams instead. So yeah, thanks now. Have a good one. Bye bye.